Well, hello YouTube. So, we've had no cold weather for most of this month, and the roads subsequently are nice and clean. So I've got to go to pick up some prescriptions. This is the Monday before Christmas, 23rd, about 11 o'clock in the morning, and just a short run into Beverley and a chance to sort of say thanks to those who've resubscribed to the new channel, which is now Adventure with Woody. I went back to my old name. I preferred using that one. Get away from the old titles. And I've completely blanked the channel out, so I've started from scratch, from zero. And I think at the moment I've 35 subscribers. And it's quite nice because, well, if it wasn't for encouragement from a number of you, I wouldn't have bothered. I was quite happy to call it a day, but so many people said, oh, how disappointed they were. I was quite flattered. Thank you very much for your kind words. So I'll do my best. I've been looking at the options of cameras and one thing and another, but I'm still not sure if I'm going to continue with this. I thought I'd give myself a couple of months, just see how it goes before I start committing myself to new equipment. And not be too eager. A new camera would be a big undertaking, and there's lots of other things I need to do at the moment. Besides spend over, well, close to 300 quid on camera equipment. So for the time being, I've just equipped one open face crash helmet with the best of my two drift cameras, and I'll make do as best I can. So let's get this bike started and give it a chance to warm up. She hasn't been started for a month. Not bad, is it? It optimates work. Yeah. So yeah, the thing that will help the channel keep going is subscriptions. So if you haven't subscribed, I'd be very much appreciate if you did. However, I went with the my thinking was I'll just make the films for the 35 who have subscribed so far, and for those who want to watch who are not subscribed, you're very welcome. Thank you for taking the time. But mostly I'm going to do this for me. I deleted the old channel because I didn't want personal stuff about me floating around in the ether that I had no control over. So I took the decision to delete the entire channel, all 900 odd videos. I never used to watch them, I never went back to look at my back catalogue, so it's no great loss. And the clips of film and the pictures that are important to me I've still got on my computer. And as you'll have seen from some of the blasts from the past I've been doing, unfortunately I don't have a great deal of stuff about the original Woody. Just a few pictures, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, never mind. Let's get on with the day. I thought I'd use a little bike because it's easy to get around town and it's really busy. So if I have to take a few shortcuts, this is the bike to do it on. Plus I hadn't ridden him for ages, and the channel is named after him all. After all, the traffic down here has been absolutely monumental with all the roadworks that are going on around Beverley at the moment. Big new bypass that they're putting in and all that kind of stuff. Each channel, yeah, here we go. Look, I knew this would happen. Exhibit A. Now then, I think I might have come the wrong way. Trouble with this bit is it's so narrow, you can't get through it. You've got to be really careful. This is a very narrow piece of road. You can soon get yourself into problems. Just take your time, Graham. Bit of lane splitting. There you go. What I tell you? You didn't even know I was there. You're on YouTube, mate. You never even looked. Must be Christmas. The strange thing is that on Thursday morning it'll be as quiet as anything down here. It's done this for the last 4 or 5 years at Christmas. Basically the traffic in the town just can't, the town roads can't cope with the sheer volume of traffic that's coming through it. I think there's at least 100 good reasons here why you don't need to bother buying a car. These little bikes are a lot easier to get around town on. The only reason I'm sitting here at the moment is because there's a box junction in front of me for the fire station. And I can't get out the other side. I've filtered as much as I can, but as you can see by that little incident that happened coming onto the roundabout on Manor Road, it's just bedlam. So if you are going to lane split, you've got to be really careful. You could get yourself seriously hurt. I was going to come out with a dark coloured jacket on, and I went back in the house and got this one out, this old Dayglow, you know, and a white helmet, and make yourself seen. On average, it's taking 10 to 15 minutes to go about 1/4 mile. I said to Judy, I'll do the daft jobs that are in town on the little monkey bike. I've got to bring her back to Asda to do a few bits and pieces, but that's actually not that's not too bad. Probably do that later in the day. The most important thing was to get the prescription sorted out, because as usual they've fallen right on Christmas. If we'd have left it until, well, our prescriptions would have run out if we'd have left it any later. Take advantage of the red lights. Bit naughty overtaking in the zigzag. But as long as nothing's moving and I'm aware of what's going on, just go really careful and just make life a little bit easier for myself. This little bike's great for riding in heavy traffic like this. It's dead comfy, and it's very quick. It's quick off the back and it's manoeuvrable. There's a sign of the times. See that stagecoach bus? And then the East Yorkshire one beyond it. Once upon a time, you'd only ever seen East Yorkshire in Beverley. But over the last 18 months, that Hull bus company, Stagecoach, have been getting a foothold. These are two of the reasons why we have that congestion. See that ahead there's a Belisha beacon? You can't see people walking onto the Belisha beacon, it's completely blind. See that? And that's part of what causes the hold up. So yeah, I was on about, I'm thinking about buying DJI Pro 4 as a replacement for the Drift. but I needed to have a think about it because I can't take advantage of 4K because my computer isn't really up to, well, it's been upgraded, it's fine. It's the editing system, and I don't want to learn a new one. I like Movie Maker. It's perfect for what I require. The other thing was, I'm not very keen on how you mount the DJI. You either have a chest mount or it sticks on the front of your crash helmet. Well, I like using this open face crash helmet, if I'm being honest. That's the famous Christmas tree that 2 years ago had a pigeon in it and it didn't get taken down till July. Yeah, so yeah, there's a few issues with the DJI, and I thought I'll give it a couple of months to think it through. You know, I may yet buy that white is it XL drift? I don't know. I've done this before, and in the end, I sort of came to the conclusion. It's nice to have a new camera, but if it isn't bust, and the Ghost isn't bust, well, why fix it? Plus there's a couple of other bits and pieces I want to buy for the bikes. I want to get a Beeline, the new one, the Beeline Moto 2. I want one of them. And then there's things like, there's insurance to pay for this. I've just re-taxed it. And plus we've got stuff going on at home which, you know, I need to spend me income on. You can't just spend it on the bikes, if only it was that simple. So definitely I had completely made up my mind that I was going to stop YouTubing. I was quite happy with the decision I'd made, and then over the 10 days after that, I got about 30 people. Oh, we wish you hadn't stopped doing the channel, Graham. We really enjoyed it. You know, I started to feel a bit bad about it, if I'm being honest. I thought I was being a bit selfish. And oh God, now what do I do? You know. And then I was sat in the den, and Judy said to me, "What's up?" I said, "Oh, I'm bored." She said, "Well, yeah, you've got nothing to do. Why did you stop making your films?" So then Judy said, "I thought at the time it was a bad idea." I was quite surprised actually what she said. But that was sort of the little shove I needed. That and Richard.